Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOC.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's midweek and it is Hump Day. Well, come on, let's get with it.
Hump Day. Is that
right.
better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just driving through town and happen to turn on this channel, the radio station. This is an awesome show. You should pull over and listen to the show.
Well, they can drive and listen.
No, they can't. No. They have to pull over.
No, they can pull over and watch.
The program is so earth-shaking that
Oh God.
this program is nothing like anything else. You're going to have to pull over and contain yourself
To get the full effect.
to get the full effect. And if you want to, you can just get on Facebook and go to Around the Table and watch us live.
Or, you can always go back and watch it later if that's what you have to do. But Dan's trying to kill you.
No, I don't want to kill you. No. Anyway,
Oh, man.
it is a Wednesday, and we are in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
That's what Wednesday is. It's get to the middle of the week.
Keep talking. I'm just going to sit here and watch.
You're going to watch me dig the hole, right?
That's a big hole. I
Yeah.
hope it's a big one.
Have you been following the Artemis?
Somewhat, yeah.
They are past the moon. They've circled the moon, and they're on their way back. And I don't know what all that is. I've got some stuff on the screen. This is their live feed. They've been running this stuff ever since they blasted off from Cape Canaveral.
I don't know what all those little numbers mean over there.
Well, I think the number 63 satellite, that's the feed that we've got coming right now, probably, I think. I don't know. I don't know what all that stuff
How many
is.
satellites are in space anyway?
Thousands. I think 3,200
We
satellites.
just launched it's not just ours, right? It's
Yeah.
not just the
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's all over the
Yeah.
world.
Yep.
Isn't that? I mean, that's just who figured that out?
Well, what I'm wondering about is how do they keep them all away from each other so they don't collide?
Yeah, their orbits don't cross paths.
And then they're out in space. They're not protected by our atmosphere. So do any of them get hit by little
Oh, I bet
chunks
they do.
of rock and
Don't
things
you
like
bet
that?
they do?
Yeah.
I mean, the moon's getting hit by rocks, asteroids and stuff. So
I
yeah.
know, yeah. I think one of Elon Musk's satellites dysfunctioned. It got something fell off of it. So that one,
So what do they have to do? It's not like you can send the repair team up there and
well,
fix
they just I don't know. They say will fall into Earth. It'll burn up somewhere.
and then they have to launch another one.
Yeah, they'll
Unless they
yeah.
have-
When they launch, he doesn't launch just one. He launches
Oh,
a whole.
I've not followed any of that. I'm
Yeah.
not aware.
Yeah, he launches like a dozen of them at a time. They go up and then they open the doors and then they spew them out like bees.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah,
Have you watched?
Did
You go up with them and check that out?
No,
the
but
process?
they consulted me a time or two, and I told them how I thought it should work.
Who consulted?
Well,
you?
the people, those
the people,
people,
the
their
people,
people,
the people.
their people. Yeah.
Keep digging, keep digging. I'm just gonna see how deep this goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, the weather's going to be nice this week.
Well, good.
I think there's a chance of rain a little bit later on in the week.
Well, we're gonna have to go through that. But
You wanna go through
Well,
it?
I don't know if it's time yet. I mean,
Okay.
We do have a full show today. We have
We
two
do.
different segments, so
Well,
we
it will be
a
full.
little pinched for time. But
Yeah. Have you heard any good jokes lately?
are you gonna do some corny jokes?
No,
Please?
no.
No.
No, I showed you some yesterday, and you just turned your nose up and those are horrible. I was trying to, bring some content, some levity to the show.
I can hear some jokes and think that is so funny, but if I go to try and retell them, it does not come across the
Yeah,
same
I
way.
always forget the beginning of a joke.
Or the punchline.
Or the punchline. Yeah, I start telling the joke, and I'm
And
going
it-
along just fine, and I go, I'm sorry, I forgot what the joke's about. And people look at you like, gosh,
Why?
you're a waste of time.
Why did you just waste my time?
waste of time.
I usually end up with, Oh, it was better at the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Are you raising any cattle this year for
we're
fattening up any beef?
We will be. We don't have any cattle.
Oh,
We
now
haven't
how does
had
that
any
work?
all winter, but
Yeah.
but we've asked to our cattle broker, if you will, to find us
Got a broker.
some calves. Yeah, that's what we call him. I
Yeah.
don't know what he is. He's like the middleman,
He's your
cattle broker.
okay.
What were you going to call him?
He's your steer pimp.
Oh, I'm going to have to write that down. That is so good. I'll have to let him know that we've decided you're the steer
my
pump.
steer pimp.
I tried to get him on here, and he won't come, but...
So let me ask you. I mean, so if somebody's wanting to, you have to have up some land first, right? You got to have.
We gotta have a place
pinned
to-
in.
Yeah.
How much land do you have to have for one cow?
Oh,
Like
I don't know.
1 acre, maybe.
Not very much, I
not
wouldn't
very
think. 'Cause maybe, so you can rotate that one cow, though.
Okay.
You want them divided up.
How do you rotate them?
Well, just to different fields. Like we
Oh.
have 3 separated
Oh.
fields, each with a pond. So we can rotate them
Oh.
if they eat the grass
You
down
got a pond in
here,
each one of those.
Then we can put them in another field.
You got
Yes.
a pond in each one of those
Yeah.
fields. How much?
2 of them were there just when we
Yeah.
bought the place, and then we had one
Do you have
built.
to do anything special to those ponds?
Richard puts a fountain in one, just
I
for
saw that, yeah.
aeration and that type of thing.
Do you ever
mainly.
have weeds or moss grow?
Yeah.
You got to put like bleach in them or something.
Well, he didn't put bleach. He put some kind of something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's. Some blue stuff.
It's aquapure.
I don't know.
Something.
Something that helps to supposedly kill out some of that.
Oh, can the cows drink that water?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They haven't turned blue yet.
Why don't you bring some of that blue stuff in and we'll drink some
You
on
want
ice.
to just see what happens if we drink it?
Yeah, that'd be something might happen good.
Something might happen bad, dude.
Yeah. So you buy a cow
Okay.
and you don't have to go to the stockyard to grab it. Somebody brings it to you, right?
Or sometimes Richard will go pick them up himself, but usually someone will deliver them. We
Okay.
keep them corralled for 2 or 3 days. When we get them, they're usually bawling because they've just been taken away from their moms. They've been castrated. 'Cause we
Well,
get
I'd be bawling
steers.
too if I was
So
went through that process.
They're discombobulated for sure,
Right.
And we keep them up for 2 or 3 days just so they kind of calm down, and
Well,
decide
yeah.
that this is home. You feed them this is our protocol. Feed them grain twice a day if they're in the pen.
Yeah.
But we do that so that they get used to at a certain
People
time
get
I get
used
to
to people,
go
yeah.
and go
time
get
to go
fed.
eat.
So it's time to come up. We count them and all that mess.
Yeah. So then,
Or I do.
and then they get fat.
Yeah, and then you-
do they have scale? Do you have scales out there? Or, I mean, how do you
No.
how do you know when they're big enough?
Richard can just kind of tell, but usually we don't realize they're as heavy. I mean, we've taken them to the one to the processor, and it was like 900 something pounds.
Whoa.
And we get them at 400 or 500 pounds.
Okay. All right, and then you fatten them up
And
and
fatten them up, and then.
do you go out
Do you
there?
want to
and,
know this really?
Oh
Are you
yeah,
giving
yeah.
me crap?
I may want to get a cow or something and fatten them up.
We-
So do you go out there and do you touch them and see where the fat is and all that stuff?
No, I don't.
You don't do that?
Usually they're standoffish. The ones we've ever messed with. We don't have pets.
Oh, you
And
don't.
then we put them up for the ones we're going to butcher, or the one we put him up in the corral again,
Mm-hmm.
and don't let him out to graze for 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Right before we take him to the processor. So
Do you
fatten
kind of tell them that we're going to be going to the processor tomorrow?
No, but I
You don't
don't
tell
look
him
at
that?
them. I don't look.
You don't look at 'em?
No, not really.
What?
I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't like try to make
Eye contact.
eye contact with them.
You don't want to build a relationship
No, I do
that's
not.
going to go bad on them some point in
Exactly.
time.
I can't do that. My little heart couldn't stand it. But I'm just like, okay, you're going in the free. You're
going in the-
detach. I guess you detach.
We're going to the processor,
You're
and then
going to the.
and then when we come home, at the end of the day, you'll be going into the freezer. Oh my gosh! So when you eat the meat, you don't have any
No,
second thoughts or anything.
no.
You're just
I
like,
don't even think about that.
Boy, this
I
is
think
good.
yum yum, and I don't have to go to the store and pay a
Right. Well, beef
outrageous
is
price for
expensive
beef.
now, is it
I
not?
looked at steaks.
Oh my gosh!
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Man, it
Yeah.
was like unbelievable.
You have
the
to
pri- I
take a
haven't bought-
loan out.
We don't buy beef anymore,
Yeah.
so
Do you
I
have any
was
in the
surprised.
fridge?
Not
I mean,
in
the
freezer.
freezer.
In the freezer. Yeah.
Do you have any
we got freezer.
old stuff that you would like to get rid of, or
Not till I'm ready to bring
Get
another
new
one.
stuff in? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wondered.
Then sometimes it's like, I mean, my son has stuff in his freezer from
Yeah.
helping us find a place to put it.
Well, I know how to defrost a freezer. If you need me to come over sometime, I can defrost your freezer.
Why would you do
If
that?
you're going to be gone for the weekend or something,
You're
I can
just
come
going to
over.
come and
I just come
not
over.
let it spoil.
Yeah, I'll separate the meat out and put most of it back
We have a freezer that's strictly, we put beef.
for the beef.
Yeah.
Got your beef freezer.
Well, it was the only smart way to do it, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
There's my story, and I'm sticking to
All
it.
right, well,
but
you might wanna-
I will reach out to my steer pimp.
Well, let me know.
Tell him
Give
we
me
have a
your
new
steer
name for
pimp's
him.
phone number. I might want to hook up with him at some point.
Oh boy.
Let's do some.
Let's do weather. Now we're way behind. Okay, sunny with a high of 76 for today, 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts tonight, mostly clear with a low of 51. Thursday, sunny with a high of 79 and 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Thursday night, mostly clear and a low of 55. And then Friday, we do get a 50% chance of rain in the forecast with a a high of 81, and then Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 55, and you can have the rest of it.
Saturday, it looks like 20% chance of showers diminishes, but there still can be a chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm or two. Mostly sunny with a high of around 82 degrees, light winds. Saturday night, 15 miles per hour winds with a low of around 62 degrees. Sunday, 50% chance of showers moves back into the air, upping its chance for rain and possible thunderstorms on Sunday, high 77 and with an overnight low of 63. And then Monday, 50% chance of showers continues with a high of around 80, low 50 for Monday night, and then high Tuesday, 81, and that 50% chance of rain continues.
This is completely different than it was yesterday.
I know it is. It is. More
Because
rain.
I said, oh, I've got my grandson. We'll be able to go outside. And now you're like telling me all this crud.
Well,
Okay. I'm not going to gripe.
I could change it if you.
Please do.
I can change it.
Tomorrow, I don't care what it says. Just BS us and tell us the forecast I want to hear.
Okay. Topic to ponder is up next. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is right here. This one is a little interesting. Our topic to ponder is based on, being embarrassed and putting yourself in a situation where, you might be like a little, uneasy in a crowd, a little bit uneasy.
These are things that genuinely happen to
like
people
'em.
because this is what happens. This is just real
I
life.
know, yeah. You want to read it for us?
Have you ever laughed at a joke but actually didn't get it? 100 times.
But if you're in a crowd, you go, yeah, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what does that
And you
mean?
look at your neighbor and you go, that was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Well,
I don't
even
know-
if it
or
wa-
I don't know what it meant.
Don't know what it meant. Yeah.
You? Have you?
Yeah, oh yeah. All the time.
I think people,
All the time.
I think if you're telling the truth about yourself, that most people probably have experienced that at one point or another.
What's funny about somebody will, hold something up and it's a joke or whatever, and I'll read it and I'll look at it and they go, "You're kidding, right?" And I'm like, I don't get it. And they go, "Well, it's pretty clear."
It's not clear though, people.
So,
I'm trying to find the, here it is, the graphic, and we have 7 responses, and here they are. My brother said guilty, go along to get along. I don't know where he comes up with all these little catchphrases. But anyway, Kelly said, yeah, confidence first, comprehension later.
yeah.
Or no comprehension for,
Right,
cases.
yeah.
And then Linda Jackson said, or Jordan said, yes, I have, but it was before I got my hearing aids.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best response yet.
Yeah.
Hillary said, absolutely. Liz Torgerson says yes. Leslie King said yes. I said yes.
Yeah. That's a yes or no.
Is Linda your mother-in-law?
Yes. Yeah.
That was classic funny.
It's funny. I don't want to embarrass her, but
Is it true?
It is true because she has bad hearing, and she will be in a crowd or something, and we'll be talking, and she'll start laughing before the joke is finished because I'm sure she's like, I know this is a joke. I should probably laugh.
You know,
Bless her heart.
yeah, bless her heart. That's exactly right. That's a good one. Y'all go to our Facebook page. Give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
That was quite funny, Linda.
Now,
You
if I
made me
can-
chuckle.
I got to find out how to do this with left-handed. There we
It's
go.
not easy now,
It's
is
not.
it, Dan?
It's not. There we go. There we go.
All
There we
right,
go.
let's do some Today in History.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
I'm directing the Secretary of Commerce to take possession of the steel mills and to keep them operating.
Take possession.
Why, it's not up there, Dan. Did you
Oh, it's
know?
not.
No, look up here.
Oh, what am I doing?
Where's the Today in History? Didn't you have a graphic for that too? No? Okay. Why did I think you did?
Oh.
I am so sorry. Let me interrupt.
Am I in the right studio?
Yes, you are. I'm trying to overthink. And let's go back to the clip. 74 years ago, President Truman seized the steel industry to avert a nationwide strike. The Supreme Court later ruled that Truman had overstepped his authority. Brain fart.
Oh, okay. I don't know where I'm at all of a sudden.
There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone.
Listen to that crowd. Wow.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
That's when baseball was big. Big. Back in 1974, 52 years ago, Hank Aaron of the Atlanta Braves broke Babe Ruth's home run record by slugging his 715th career home run. The record came on a pitch from Al Downing of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Milo Hamilton had the call, and Barry Bonds broke that record again in 2007.
Okay.
Was a special child who was thrust into a special circumstance, and he just glowed in that circumstance.
36 years ago, after a courageous fight against AIDS that gained world attention, 18-year-old Ryan White died in Indianapolis. He was remembered by his physician, Dr. Martin Kleiman.
Okay.
I have known since the time of my brain operation in September 1988 that I have AIDS.
This was 34 years ago, back in 1992, following a press inquiry and convinced he could no longer maintain his privacy. Tennis star Arthur Ashe had a stunning announcement about his health, and Ashe died 10 months later.
Oh, I'm in shock right now, and this is crazy.
Die-hard fan, man.
It's a loss to me. It's a big one.
32 years ago, the body of Nirvana lead singer Kurt Cobain was found in his Seattle home. He had apparently killed himself with a shotgun a few days earlier. These fans were among many who mourned his loss.
There was 4 Somali pirates with AK-47s. We took one of them hostage in the steering gear room with us, and then the other 3, the captain talked them into getting in the lifeboat.
17 years ago, back in 2009, Somali pirates hijacked the U.S.-flagged Marisk, Alabama. Although the crew was able to retake cargo ship, second mate Ken Quinn explained how Captain Richard Phillips was taken to a lifeboat and held captive by the raiders. Tom Hanks played him in the 2013 film. Phillips was rescued 5 days later by Navy SEAL snipers who shot 3 of the pirates dead.
That was a good flick.
That was.
By the way.
That was a good flick.
That's the guy that took lives and injured people and carried out a heinous, destructive act in the city of Boston.
11 years ago, Johar Sarnarev was convicted by a federal jury on all 30 charges against him in the Boston Marathon bombing. Transit police officer Richard Donahue was in a shootout with him, Johar, and saw him face to face during the trial. He was sentenced to death 1 month later. They're going to make me say his name 3 times.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
not doing it.
Ben Ferrantz was just 27 when he gave the opening arguments at Nuremberg trial number 9.
The case we present is a plea of humanity to law.
The accused, 22 commanders of secret SS units whose job was to follow the German army as it invaded the Soviet Union, then kill communists, gypsies, and especially Jews. The defendants all pleaded not guilty.
Defense face were blank all the time.
All were convicted, 4 were hanged, and Ben Ferrantz spent the rest of his life trying to prevent other genocides around the world, or at least to hold people accountable.
You would think this was a long time ago, but this happened actually in 2023, only 3 years ago. Ben Perez, the last living prosecutor from the Nuremberg trials who tried Nazis for genocidal war crimes and was among the first outside witnesses to document the atrocities of Nazi labor in concentration camps, died at the age of 103. CBS News correspondent Matt Piper had the story.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills.
I watched this show. Actor John Schneider was born this day in 1960. He's 66. He was one of the Dukes of Hazzards, and that was their theme from the CBS show.
Yeah, they went through tons of those cars. They didn't keep the same. It wasn't the same one over and over and over because they jumped every episode.
God.
Bent the frame and tore them up and
Brought the
rebuilt them again.
short blue jean shorts into action, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the only reason I watched.
I can be a part of your campaign, or I can end it.
I'll do whatever it takes, too, but I will not let this go.
That's actress Robin Wright. She was born in today. She's 60, and that was 1966 when she was born. Her many roles include Claire Underwood as House of Cards.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah.
I still love your father. But that doesn't mean it was healthy for us to stay together.
Birthday cut. Patricia Arquette was born on this day in 1968, 58 years ago. She won an Oscar for her role in Boyhood.
I guess I got us out of whack, didn't I?
How's that?
Nothing.
You
It's all
took
right.
one of my stories.
I did. I was like, I just went and did another
Well,
one.
you know, payback is really tough because I'm going to do
You're
two.
just gonna, no, you're just going to do the whole thing.
I'm just going to do the whole thing tomorrow. Yes.
Okay, we'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry.
All right.
What's
then.
next?
We need to go.
Do we
to
have
a break.
guests? Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have to take a break. I'm not too sure who we're talking with.
I do. I think I figured it out.
Okay.
We have Chris Schmeid and Tom Qualls. Well, Chris is
Is
very
it
well
Tom?
a woman. I was picturing a
Is it Tom or Tony?
Tony, whatever.
Tony?
I
Okay.
don't know. Now you've
We'll
got
find
me
out.
all
We'll find out.
questioning it.
Yeah.
But
They're from Camp Jack.
yeah, we'll find out details.
It's about time we get Camp Jack in here because it's been a while. They've done so much, and we'll find out, what's going on there.
Okay.
We'll do that in just a few minutes. Stick around. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It is Wednesday, and our guest in the studio has not been here for quite a while, and we're so proud for them to be here because Camp Jack, you know, we look at that organization like, wow, they're doing it the right way, you know. And Chris Schmeid and Tom Qualls are here representing Camp Jack. Hey guys, how are y'all doing this morning?
Doing well.
Doing well.
Good.
Thank you for
Good,
being
good,
here.
good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So I went there this weekend, and they had a garage sale or yard sale or whatever.
Yes.
It's the first time I'd been in the building, and the outside is kind of historic and rustic and the old facade, and you go inside and you go, wow, this is pretty nice. It's a nice facility, isn't it?
Yeah, the renovations were amazing. We're very, very happy with how the building looks and how modern everything is. It's great.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big the place is. It really is.
I didn't either, because when I was in high school, it was just the cafeteria. You know,
Yeah.
I know there was other stuff in the back, but I had no idea how big it is.
Yeah, when we give tours to people, they're always commenting on how much larger it is inside than what it looks on the outside. So
Yeah. So are you guys popping down there?
Yeah,
Everything,
what's
you got
happening?
activities going on?
we're pretty busy every day. I mean, we get veterans that come in and need rental assistance.
Yeah.
Help with bills, gas. Everything's expensive right now with this
Oh,
economy.
absolutely,
So
yeah.
we've got a lot of people that have required assistance. I mean, we've delivered firewood to people.
Wow.
You pretty much name it, and we're
Now,
involved in it.
is that what Camp Jack typically does? What's the core mission of Camp Jack?
Yeah.
I mean, the core mission of Camp Jack is basically to support veterans in any way that they
Okay.
need support. Sometimes it's mental health. Like I said, sometimes it may be financial. Resource and referral, like housing. So it just depends
Yeah.
on that particular day, that client, what are their needs. We sit down and we have a staff of professionals that go through their needs and address what their current most urgent needs are. And then we go from there.
Yeah, I would say that some of the needs are typical, like what you're saying, financial or whatever. Right. And I'm sure that that you're confronted with a need that you go, wow.
Oh yeah,
never had that before.
That happens.
We need to get with the board
Yeah.
and find out what we need to do.
We do.
We do, and sometimes we get in like widows of veterans. We do a lot of support
Yeah,
for them.
okay.
And a lot of people don't realize we're dealing with our own personal and professional issues,
Sure.
stuff that we've dealt with while we were in the service.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it's kind of therapeutic to work with some of them and
I'll bet.
help them through their issues.
Well,
makes you feel
you know
good.
what they've gone through.
Yes,
and
sir.
they know what you've gone
Right,
through.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we take a very holistic approach at Camp Jack. It's something I'm a military brat who married a Navy man. I've never seen this anywhere we've been stationed. It's all of the Legion and the DAV and everything. They came together to form Camp Jack.
Right.
And so we have veterans all the time. Can you help me with this? Dude, we can help you in ways you would not
Yeah,
believe.
dude.
Get in here. And I'm sorry, dude. But
That's all right.
yes,
That's fine.
No apology necessary.
Yeah.
I'm like, just get in here. You'd be amazed at the things. And that's one of the things our counselors are so great at. They take the time to, what else are you struggling with? Maybe
Oh, yeah.
we've helped you with utilities a few months
Okay.
in a row. Maybe there's some
Even
underlying
questions
theme.
that they haven't even brought up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We find all these great resources to help them, and I'm so proud of all the work. And,
Yeah.
and the vast majority of everybody in the building is a veteran.
Right.
So they've lived it, like you
yeah.
said.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, how do you get funds? I mean, it takes funding to do
yes.
this.
Sure does, yeah.
Our prime source of revenue is the bingo that we have every Tuesday night, and that keeps the lights on, keeps the doors open, and that's our prime source of revenue right now. But we also we take donations, we write grants, we try sometimes with our new drill hall. If you got a chance to see that, we plan on having a lot of events in there,
Yeah.
and renting it out for like weddings,
Corporate
reunions,
events.
corporate events,
Yes.
that type of
Okay.
thing.
Sure, yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Whatever creative money-making ideas
Exactly.
you come up with.
Yeah.
Now, you're a veteran, or you're not. You're your
I'm not.
husband.
Yes, I'm a spouse of a disabled veteran. Yeah, Tom here is a
I'm
vet.
retired Air Force.
Okay, I was curious about that. Well, you were very easy to, communicate with. And what is your role there, or do you have a particular role?
I do wear a lot of hats because I also do all RIT, but my primary function is public relations.
Okay.
So if you see a Facebook post or a video or something on the website Camp Jack put out, that came from me. But I mean, the vast majority of what I do there is just work with all our volunteers to make sure that their events are getting promoted. The food pantry guys have an idea. They want to do something special for bingo. It's my job to make sure that everybody gets that information.
I think that's important, especially in this day and age with Facebook, that you keep people in the know that way.
Yes.
For sure.
And I'm very happy to announce that we are launching an app next week.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
So our app...
You're launching a what?
An app.
An app, okay.
Camp Jack will have its own app.
Oh, cool.
And we're launching that Monday, and so you'll start seeing a lot of noise about that. But one of the things that's also going to give us the ability to do is to quickly and easily communicate with people because we can push notifications through the app.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if it is a day where, like we had that PACE food pantry we did for PACE employees, we want to make sure we can keep people in the know. Because not everybody's on Facebook all the time.
Right, exactly. That's very true.
Yeah, so we're doing that to keep in touch with people.
You're trying to keep them informed.
Everything but smoke signals. I'll tell everybody. I'll put it out everywhere electronically. Yeah.
And you just volunteer with everything?
I pretty much am all over the place. I mean, they like the term executive director. I prefer chaos coordinator. Cause there's a lot of stuff.
He's herding kittens.
On. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Is there any big events coming up that you want to talk about?
Yes, we have a few of our own Camp Jack events coming up. We are doing, we have bingo every Tuesday night, and they are doing some great things with bingo.
Where are they doing that?
At Camp Jack, 411 South Pine, here in Harrison. And we also, next Wednesday, we'll resume our food pantry every Wednesday from 10 to noon.
That's for veterans.
It is for veterans and their families.
Right.
So we do, like you mentioned, we have, widows who've been, if you're in our system, if you've ever been assisted by us at all, come in and enjoy the food pantry. Our food pantry workers kill it. They put together recipes.
Good.
And they teach.
Nice.
Oh my gosh,
that's
they're amazing.
good. Yeah,
they're amazing.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of great events coming up. One of the big ones we're working on now, and I know this is kind of early, but we want to get in front of everybody for the Veterans Day Parade. Don't forget.
Right.
And of course, we want more people in the parade.
Sure.
So we're constantly. So if anybody has any ideas, they're welcome to give us a call.
That'll be in November time.
That is November.
But be thinking about it.
Be thinking about it.
You could think about your float already. Come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And we also have a ton of stuff. Tom is really more dialed in with the external events that are happening at Camp Jack. Like we have a Sasquatch hunt coming up.
Oh my gosh!
So forgive us if we giggle. It's just I think it's cute, but yes. So.
Yeah, on the 1st to 2nd May, it's called Squatching at the Gap. It's J3 at the Gap. It's
Yes.
A couple miles down the road, I guess, from the Cliff House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some world-renowned Bigfoot hunters, I guess I'll call them.
Okay.
So it should be a good time. They're going to help with donations to Camp Jack, and we're going to partner up with them, and we'll be out there doing stuff around the campfire. Hey, you never know, he might make a special guest appearance.
Oh my gosh!
Wouldn't that be wild?
That'd
scare the Sasquatch out of you.
Yeah, it would,
yeah.
Wow. All right.
Well, if you bag one, you got to take them to the game and fish. Game and fish to tag.
What kind of tag you would
I
need
can't
for
imagine
that.
all the people you'd end up having to deal with.
The bureaucracy.
Well, send me a flyer about that
Sure
Sasquatch
will.
thing.
Get you, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Camp Jack.
Keep
us up to date. And Chris Schmeid and Tom Qualls are down there most of the time. How can they contact you if someone wants to ask questions? And do you have a phone down there, or is it
we do.
always?
Well, it's we do have it's during regular office hours.
Okay.
We're there Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3.
Okay.
It's 870-517.
Okay.
5044, and you can reach any of us calling that number.
Yeah,
but we also campjack.org.
And Facebook.
And our Facebook,
Yeah.
which is Camp Jack. You search Camp Jack Harrison, and you'll find us right away.
And the app's
watch for the app.
And the app's coming out Monday.
It is, absolutely.
All
Thank
right,
you
we'll
so
search
much.
for it. Hey, thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it very much.
Thank you. We appreciate this.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. When we come back, Robin Reeves and
Cheri
Connor will be here. Stay with us.
Resort in Branson. Thank you for helping CORE help so many.
Find us on air, online, and streaming live on Facebook. Around the Table on the original KHOZ.
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. As I said earlier before, it's the middle of the week, and we just keep having guests piling in here. Just one right after the other.
Everybody's beating the door down.
I know. Gosh, look at all the people lined up out there.
You guys are so good at it.
Oh, my gosh.
But we put quality before quantity.
Well, you may, but I don't. Robin Reeves is in the studio with us, along with Cheri Connor. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Morning. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
You bet.
Have you had plenty of coffee this morning?
Well, I don't drink coffee.
That's what I thought.
That's
You
okay,
said you didn't drink coffee.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheri, do you drink coffee?
I drink coffee. I drink enough of those. We're good.
Well, okay, all right.
Okay, good.
Have we ever talked about Beta
No,
Epsilon
we have
before?
not.
Have never talked
Have we?
about Beta
Okay.
Epsilon.
And they've been around for a
long time. How long, Cheri? Probably a long time. Yes, just a long time. We won't say exactly. But
Well, that's before they converted over to English. So
Yes.
Beta Epsilon is, you know.
What is Beta Epsilon?
It is a nonprofit organization, and we do several projects in the community. And we it's philanthropic, and we have about 12 to 15 ladies that are regular members, and we meet once a month, and we do which Cheri's going to talk about in a minute, but we concentrate on children.
Okay.
And we support St. Jude's Hospital.
Okay.
So several, like Easter seals.
Yeah.
But our main is St. Jude's Hospital is what our main,
Okay. Okay.
And then she's going to talk about it in a minute, but we're going to do a thing this summer. It's called Ready, Set, School. So it could be for underprivileged children, that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And we concentrate on children a lot. That's our main.
Okay.
We love kids, and we concentrate on that. And
Okay.
we're also fixing to have a big fundraiser. It's called the Mr. and Miss Harrison Pageant.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Has been around.
Yes,
I remember
several
that
years.
thing,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I'm the director of it, and it's April 18th, and we have like 8 different categories. We start out at 2-year-olds, and then go all the way up to
Which is adorable if you've never watched.
Yes, and ages 4 to 6 boys, 4 to 6 girls.
Because this is one that features boys.
Yes, little Mr. and Miss Harrison. So we have a Mr.
Yeah.
And then we go all the way up. We have a new group this year, ages 19 and up, so any age. And I already have like a 60-something-year-old lady in it, so I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, how
so
fun.
excited. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And all the money that we raise, we'll have crowd favorite that night. We'll do... where half the money will go to the Beta Epsilon, half the money will go to the contestant. But and then also we charge admission.
All right.
And all the money that we get on registration, admission, will go directly to the Ready, Set, School that we're going to have this summer.
You invest what you make back into the club.
Yes.
In the project.
Yes. We invite, and she'll talk about this in a minute, but we invite all the schools in the area. The Miss Harrison pageant isn't just for for Harrison.
Okay.
We invite all the schools.
Okay.
Bergman Valley, Omaha, everybody. They're all invited. I've even got a phone call from somebody in Missouri.
There's no geographic cutoff.
No, there's not.
Okay.
No. And our deadline will be April 15th is our deadline to...
That's next week.
That's next week.
Yeah.
Yes, it's next week.
You're fine, Robin.
And so you can get forms at A. Lorraine's, which is the dress shop down here, or the cake shop.
Okay.
Or you can email me. My email is robinreeves7795@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they can call me, and my phone number is 870-577-7795.
Do you have several contestants already in the work?
Yes.
Good deal.
And lots of phone calls and lots of text, and everybody's messaging, and we have several so far. So.
My boys did that. Thanks to their mother. But,
I love it.
One of them said, "I just want to wear the tux."
Yeah.
And it's so funny to watch the parents actually, You know, trying to give them
Yes.
it's just like
And it's just a
crazy.
confidence builder.
Sure, yeah.
It is.
And, you know, it's just fun. And then I have the queens come from, you know, that they've done it before or the
To
last year's
judge.
queens. Well, I have 4 judges. I have 4
okay,
judges.
okay.
But the queens help on the stage.
Oh,
They help with the
Okay.
little
okay.
ones. They help hand out sashes. They help hand out crowns. So, and all the group in Beta Upsilon, they all are helpers. They're back in the back of the stage, helping organize and keeping the girls.
Which can be
You
a
know,
task in itself.
Yeah, like being, you know, just going
Yeah.
quiet down back there,
Yeah,
you know, or
yeah.
something like. And they're very good at it.
Stage mom.
Yes, I have a very good support group, you know, system here, and then have somebody do the music, and all the Beta Upsilon girls will be involved, and plus a few other
What
people.
a big undertaking.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
is.
is.
But how fun.
It is, and it's just we do it every.
And a good cause. That's
it is,
what we
it
want
all,
to promote.
it's all
is
good
the-
cause.
a
It's
good
all a
cause.
great cause, and but I think that's it on the Beta Upsilon. I was going to let Cheri talk about
I want to
Ready.
talk about Ready, Set, Start, or
Ready,
school.
Set, School.
Ready, Set,
Yeah.
School.
Okay.
So Ready, Set, School is a new event. We started just last year, so this will be our second year. And Ready, Set, School is a time for children to come in right before school starts. So we have this one planned for the end of July. And kids can come in and get a new pair of shoes, a new pair of socks. In addition, they'll get a backpack, a hoodie. They can get a free haircut, and we'll feed them lunch.
Oh.
Wow.
And this is a really great event. We really had great success last year. There's a registration process for the children, just so we know how many shoes to purchase.
Sure.
We use what's called Samaritan's Feet. I don't know if you're familiar with Samaritan's
Yeah.
Feet, but they actually come and bring the shoes, and so we have a lot of volunteers from my church as well as Beta Upsilon in the community. A lot of great support from the community for our program, and we'll serve hopefully over 200 children this year
Yeah,
is
that's
our
cool.
goal. That's what we want
Yeah.
to do. But these children can register to ensure we have the correct size shoe when they come. But it's just a great event, and the community gets involved. Posh Hair Salon will come and do our haircuts for us, and Signature Bank will provide the lunch for the
That's
children
cool.
and their families. And it's just great. I think we give back. You know, the pageant raises money not just for this event, but for St. Jude and for the underprivileged kids in the area. But this Ready, Set, School event really is our focus locally. You know, we give to St. Jude on a regular basis, but Ready, Set, School just shows the community what we're about.
Right.
And we get that opportunity just to love on those children and their families before school
When,
starts.
when's that happening?
July 25th, the last Saturday in July.
Maybe y'all could come back. You
Sure.
know,
Yes.
I mean,
We would.
between
That would be
now and
fantastic.
then,
That'd be
because
great.
people will forget
Yes,
unless they
yes.
keep
Yeah.
getting it blasted. So.
Yes, that'll be great.
But yeah.
and it's so neat to see the kid. I'm gonna kind of last year when the kids were trying on their shoes, and they were getting their shoes. I've never seen so many smiles and
yeah.
happiness,
Yeah.
and it just your heart just
It
just
melts,
melts your
doesn't
heart.
it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
does.
melts.
Yeah, there's
And
something
it's
about
really-
getting new shoes.
Yes.
There's something about it. Something
Yes.
biblical about it too.
Yes,
Taking
and I was
care of your feet.
registering. Yeah, I was registering. You know, and Cheri's church was so awesome. Then took each child and made sure they fit, and I mean, and then they wore them out, and they're saying, "Look at my new shoes.
Yeah.
Look at
Aw.
them.
Yeah.
They're red. They're black. They're they're just awesome. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Very cool.
Some
Well-
of those children had never had new shoes.
Yeah.
So that's neat
Yeah,
to
Right.
watch
they've
as
had
well.
hand me
It
downs.
is. It is.
Right.
And you're just it's just heartwarming.
Right.
It is, and
It is.
it's very empowering for those children to be able to start school and have a fresh
Sure.
haircut and
Yes.
a new pair
Oh,
of
yeah.
shoes
Yes.
and be like everyone else.
Sure.
You bet.
It's
You
Absolutely.
bet.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I
cool.
commend your organization for
Yes, well,
for doing
we
that,
love it. And-
for being focused on children for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Are you
absolutely.
looking for new members at Beta Epsilon?
Anytime. We are looking for volunteers all the time.
When do you guys meet?
We meet first Tuesday of every month
Okay.
at 5:30,
Okay.
and
Where?
we
Can
usually,
people can someone just show? Is it all just women?
It could be either
You mean
one.
you don't
Either-
care?
We'll take either one.
So could they just show up to a meeting, or do they
Well,
need
they
to
just
contact you?
probably need to
Yeah.
contact.
Okay.
I'm the president, and I and I love. I mean, it's fun, and I have a great group. Yeah, that helps and everything.
Yep.
So just
Right.
like. But anybody that wants to come, they can call me.
Okay.
Or if they want to, just because we know if they're coming or not,
Right. Sure.
And we meet at the If you want to.
At North Ark. So I work for North Ark. So we meet
Okay.
on the North Campus of North Ark, just up
Okay.
behind
Okay.
Pace Industries. 5:30 the first Tuesday of every month.
Okay.
We take the summer off. We don't meet in July.
We don't meet in July,
Okay.
and they're so awesome to let us use their facility, to let us
Right,
Okay.
meet.
right.
And we don't meet all night. I mean, 30 minutes, and
Okay.
we're usually done like
You're
last night.
just an efficient president and get
Yeah,
us through the meeting.
that's but we try to email and stuff, a lot of
Okay.
our texts
Yeah, okay.
and stuff. So we,
All right.
but we try to get it because we know everybody's time is valuable.
Sure, yeah.
Because there's a lot of games or parents have things
Yep.
going on.
Sure.
Yep.
But we would take volunteers at any time.
Okay.
Somebody wants to just volunteer. We'd love to, speak
Sure.
with you at
But
any
catch
time.
the pageant.
Yes.
Catch the pageant.
Miss
but-
Harrison Pageant, yes. April 15th is the deadline next
Okay.
week. And Miss Harrison Pageant is April 18th.
Yep.
Okay. And
And
starting at what time? I'm
And we're
sorry?
at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
And
We're-
it's at Pioneer Pavilion.
Yeah, it's at the
North
Pioneer.
Arkansas.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
It's at the college also. They were all
Okay.
graciously let us use that. and
Okay, good.
We
Again,
love
if you
it.
have any questions, you can call Robin at 870-517-5044. Is that your phone number? Yeah, that's right.
No.
No, I'm sorry. It's 870-577-7795.
Correct.
That's the right
Yes,
one.
absolutely.
I've
Yes,
got
you're
other,
good.
all
I think they're
kinds
going to
of
call
phone
Camp Jack and ask for Alex
They're going to say pageant.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure. No.
Well, thank you, ladies,
Well,
Yeah,
and
thanks
come
so
back.
much.
Yes.
We'll get you back.
Oh, thank
would
you
be
so
great.
much. Thanks for having us.
Thank y'all.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Thanks so much for tuning in with us today.
Somebody feed me. My stomach's
Well,
growling.
are you hungry?
I think I'm hungry.
I think I've got a half-eaten
No.
protein bar. It's been in my satchel.
For a week?
No,
Or
it's
12?
it's been longer than that.
I have something here. I'll get
It may be a hard, crunchy thing by now, but I'll be willing to give it up.
I'll be willing to pass, but thank you very much
No,
for your
I
kind
tell you what.
thought.
You know, people offer you things, you should probably take it regardless if you don't want it or not.
Well, you just
out of
gave
the
me
kindness
this whole
of your
scenario of why I shouldn't. So maybe you shouldn't divulge so much information.
Just trying to be fully
So you gotta
transparent.
Okay, that's about okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe that we're? Never mind.
I believe they're what? What?
It was going to be not politically. It was going to be like as a nation, but as a country. Do you think we're really transparent? Do you really think that we're transparent?
No. There's
not at all.
There's secrets that we'll never get to find out. Are
And
you
when,
talking about
when people say they want to promote transparency, but yet you can still hide. I don't know.
Yeah.
That kind of
Their
crap
nose
just
starts
drives
to
me a little
grow.
crazy. It does a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got off track.
People are talking about citizenship.
Yes.
Have you heard, what is it? There's a certain term that they're using right now. I can't remember what it is, but if you're born out of the country, you come here, and if you're born in the country, you become an immediate citizen, even though your parents are not
citizens.
Yeah. But there's a question here: can a baby be born on a plane? Will they be a citizen? Where's their citizenship if they're born on a plane? If they're born in international waters?
They could be born in one country or over another country.
Right.
And so how do you?
Right. So if you're born on a plane during an international flight, what's your citizenship? Some lawyers are trying to figure out that one out after a Jamaican woman unexpectedly gave birth on a flight from Kingston to New York. She wasn't due for at least another month. Now they've got to figure out exactly where the plane was when the new son popped out.
So that they can determine his citizenship.
I think it should follow the parents.
I do too.
That's just ridiculous. It's too
I think
complicated.
you're raising a bunch of crap right here that you don't need to.
I know. If it was in the U.S. airspace, that kid could automatically be an American citizen. There is one thing they might not have to worry about. Air traffic control thinks he should be called Kennedy.
Well, I'm sure that family really gives a rip what you think.
Yeah, right. So
no, I don't know. I think it should follow the parents.
To make it simple,
Yeah.
if your parents, if I were a woman and I was pregnant and I had a baby in France, but I was a citizen in the United States,
you'll be a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, I don't have dual citizenship. Yeah.
I don't know the reasoning behind why they have to determine that, but
well, I think there's nefarious reasons
complicated.
why you want to.
You want to count them as a U.S. citizen?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, what is it? Or, okay. Oh, never mind. I guess we're on to today.
We just went too far.
Dog Farting Awareness Day. Please, everyone, give it up for the Dog Farting Awareness Day.
My dog, Dobby, he's a farter.
Oh,
anyway,
that's nice. He follows his dad around.
We got to go. And we'll see you tomorrow.